Did you know the footage of Kodak Black getting arrested leaked online? This resulted in rappers reacting.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. Come on, fish with. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
After being released on bail to await his trial, Kodak continued bad behavior. The feds pushed his trial, which led to the announcement of, according to Broward County Clerk, a new status hearing in Kodak Black's felony trafficking and possession case is set for April 28th, with Judge Barbara Duffy presiding. As a lawyer in the courtroom wrote, chatter inside the courtroom between prosecutors and law officials makes it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance. Time to face a sentence. But for how long? As what's scary is Kodak got in trouble for this exact charge 2 years ago, on February 28th, 2023. It was announced Kodak Black admits to being on drank but denies being on other items after pleading not guilty on possession and firearm charges.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. And that's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is and plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my era, bro, like, nah, like, man, you better off.
As shortly after this Instagram live, the feds would raid Kodak's Florida home and arresting the rapper. While arrested, he hired lawyer Brian Cohen. He was able to secure a deal to have Kodak Black sent to rehab, rather than sitting in jail for 2 years.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive for during a random test earlier this month.
What is this? Unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
Kodak's recent behavior has raised serious concerns, and what's worrying is that he's openly admitted he's waiting to pass away. He referenced a tweet that read, "Every time I see Kodak Black, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby mamas, and don't none of you greedy women care about him for real, because why aren't y'all helping? Probably sitting around waiting for him to pass away." Kodak later addressed this on Instagram Live.
Everybody getting while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do its shit, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever the it's gonna like, you know, let time do its shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense. No sense at all. Or try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. Your man on. Your on. Everybody getting. While we waiting. While we just down here waiting on when.
But that was just the start. More tweets from fans read, "Every day, I see a new video of Kodak strung out, not even acting like a human. Is someone going to help him?" Another tweeted shared, "Anyone else afraid if Kodak doesn't get help, we're gonna lose him. Things are bad." These tweets went viral as clips of Kodak surfaced eating chicken in the middle of the street.
The wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of bro. Bro, I want to join them, bro. I want to be down here.
Even Kanye West tried to intervene, urging fellow rappers to offer their support.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
But it was what unfolded later that night that truly signaled Kodak was in serious trouble. Kodak was seen pacing around his room, repeatedly saying he's Drake's favorite rapper, which could be true, but it also pointed out that he's surrounded by the wrong people. People who would rather record him looking out of it than step in to help.
I'm Drake's favorite rapper.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he ain't, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, cause and shit like, oh no, it's for real, bro. You can say you just got it.
Still, there's an important backstory to how things got to this point that needs to be told. After his initial arrest involving trafficking and possession, Kodak went to rehab, which stopped his music career for a year. He didn't release music and couldn't appear on Instagram Lives, causing many fans to stop caring about him. But while in rehab, he changed himself for the better. Eating better, working out regularly, and even writing new music, it seemed like he was truly better. This had him releasing his hit track titled Walk, which racked up 33 million views and marked his return to the industry. However, the success would get to his head again. While appearing on a Cenat live stream, he was sweating heavily, swatting at invisible things, and yelling random phrases.
You can't always say it, but at times when it feel good, that's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
The next morning, Kodak jumped on IG Live to try and clarify what had happened.
Come on, say y'all people like who be on that. Y'all be on all type. Y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of little. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro. Try to like, and then y'all don't think.
However, millions of fans were let down because he broke his sobriety and embarrassed himself in the process. Eventually, Boom caught wind of everything going on with Kodak and reached out with support.
But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah. You trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla at me.
But just a week later, the situation took another turn for the worse. One fan expressed they liked seeing Kodak sober, to which he responded back to in a negative way.
Say I love when Kodak's sober. I ain't sober. I look sober.
That nigga's going for two.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? We young sober.
A couple days later, he appeared at a Baltimore Ravens game, once again looking bad around his fans. A tweet shared, "NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black's health as he appeared off while showing love to star QB Lamar Jackson and the Ravens."
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, Big G? I love the Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! Hello, yeah! Hey, that boy Yak in the city! Yeah, Yak in the city! I live out here. Hello! Yeah, Yak in the city! Baltimore, let him know.
For many in the hip-hop community, this was the breaking point, watching Kodak spiral out of control. He needed true help, which we gladly saw happen. With it reported, Wallow and Gilly give some life advice to Kodak Black, saying, "Don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you."
Don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, "Oh man, a lot of people need you," and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
They tried to get through to him, reminding him that his life impacts more than just himself. As unknown to many, Kodak has 5 children, and he's the main breadwinner for his family. Unfortunately, it still didn't help Kodak, because he booted up an Instagram live stream where he was jumping on his kitchen counter and speaking gibberish.
Bitch got the sentence, you want a Mac? Got some sentence, got the sentence. You bitches, boy, got some sentence, boy, on radio, on your back. Yeah, stuck on the Mac. Hey, stuck on the Mac. Then a bed rest, there's a long nap, because she took it out today, and you can't do it back. You can't help.
It was a significant day for Kodak because he had been invited to the White House, becoming the first rapper to have a public breakdown at such a location.
So like, imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart. You gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? So we're gonna take the trash out.
The video spread fast, and Kodak eventually responded. He apologized and expressed a desire to use his platform for something meaningful, which can hopefully mark a true turn in Kodak's life.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged. And I'm just sorry to all the times I made my mom cry. And I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
She did?
But that same night, he replied to Kanye West's message, encouraging him to get help. The message was shared. Kanye a real one. You know why he a real one? Kanye the only guy who still likes Diddy. I'm pretty sure the Fed's gonna seize all of his accounts. Kanye just did some real stuff. You know what? I'm gonna do a collab with you, so bro can get some money and stuff still.
Sleep when people done woke me up yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause I'm some whole Kanye the only still did it. Cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean up in her why Kanye cause